Mark the 150th anniversary of the Golden Spike. That's the spot, of course, where railroads from the east met railroads from the west for the first time in Promontory.
There will, of course, be music and celebrations, but some people are working to be sure the stories of the workers aren't forgotten either. News specialist Sean Moody has a story now from Promontory. Sean.
In less than 2 weeks, there are going to be a whole lot of people here in Promontory marking the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad right here at Golden Spike. But a few miles west down these tracks, another story played out that this group says should be celebrated just as much.
Looking out across the Promontory Peninsula, it's not hard to imagine how things looked in the 1860s. This group is trying to imagine how things felt.
The good news is we're past the halfway point.
They're locals from the Salt Lake area. Some are from California. Others came from China.
Be careful.
They're walking the stretch where 150 years ago today, a, quote, small army of Chinese workers, along with a handful of Irish people, laid 10 miles of track in about 12 hours.
So all of these workers helped make America, and that's what we want to talk about and remember.
Jack Shu is one of the organizers. He wants to be sure those Chinese workers are remembered for the harsh conditions they endured. 2
deaths for every 3 miles. We need to bring that out in the history. That's the cost of building the Transcontinental Railway.
As the group walks all 10 miles, Shu says it's important for people to remember more than just the names of the railroad companies that met in Promontory.
Well, let's make that happen and change the focus from companies that made a lot of money to the people who made it happen. That celebrates immigrants, it celebrates workers and the contributions that workers can make to the building of the United States.
While that famous railroad tie a few miles east of here gets a lot of attention, Shu wants to be sure the people who sacrificed along the way are honored too.
That's an important, colorful place, but I want to make this colorful in terms of human effectiveness and human triumph.
And that 150th anniversary event coming up on May 10th will have music, reenactments, and train demonstrations. At Promontory, Sean Moody, KSL 5 News.